Analyze someone's seasonal color palette with me. Hi, I'm Abby, a certified color analyst, and this is my client for the day. I start out by figuring out her undertone. I use gold and silver drapes and a color wheel to pick up colors from her skin. Note that there are different colors that I could pick up from your skin, your under eye, even your eyes and your lips. There's a science to this, that's why I'm holding a pen because I'm writing everything down. Next, I have a curated warm and cool drape set with only 10 colors. At this point in the process, I'm just checking if she's really warm or cool based on the first tests that I did with the gold and silver drapes and my color wheel. There are several things that I'm checking during this process, and this is where I really need to focus the most because after this, I'm gonna move on to more drapes. After this, I'm gonna check for brightness or softness by just using one hue, which is orange, in different softness and brightness. With her, I'm starting with the strongest intensity and then I'm going softer as I go. What I'm trying to do is to bring out her natural features more, like her contours and highlights. The intensity of the color that you wear has something to do with this because it goes against your skin. At this point, it seems to me like softer colors look better on her, so I'm gonna switch to my pattern drapes. You can see that as I go less in contrast, she starts to look better. I've done it several times on her and I was able to conclude that contrast in patterns make her look tired, while softer patterns make her look blooming. Included in contrast is checking how I can put pieces together. So I start with a black and a white, and as you can see, she's looking a bit sallow. So I go lighter in color and use gray with white, and it looks better. And she looks better and better as I go lighter in color. This will go in handy later as we try on some clothes for her. Now with all the information that I have, I'm gonna proceed to figuring out her seasonal color palette. At this point, I have two seasons that I'm checking out. So far, she's a neutral warm person, so I still want to check out other neutral or cooler colors. I just run the color board across her face and underneath, check which looks better. I'm going to keep on checking and trying other color boards until I find the perfect one for her. And then I'm going to have two finalists, and then we're going to start the drape. I have around 200 drapes, but of course I'm not going to use them all. I'm just going to pick out what I have from my color boards. This helps me become more accurate with my results. At this point, my client is already understanding what's going on, and she's actually seeing the results as I go from drape to drape. I drape several colors like your neutrals, your accents, your reds, yellows, and lights. And once we're both happy with the results, we're gonna try out different outfits. I have several outfits available in my studio, curated per shade. So we're gonna try out a few outfits, and this is the first one that I chose for her. I used two pieces that are closer in color intensity so that it doesn't clash too much on her skin. And she loves it. She wants to buy this jacket, but I can't give it to her because it's for my studio. Of course, we're gonna go more experimental with color. This one she really loved, and it brought out her natural beauty. That dress is part of her reds in her color seasonal palette, and it looks great on her. She also wanted to try out darker colors for pants, and it also looks great. We tried out more outfits, of course. We just weren't able to film it, but this is her seasonal color palette, and she's super satisfied. We're not gonna stop there. Of course, we're gonna do makeup, and we're looking for her perfect blush, and this is what we found, and she started to put it on her cheeks. You'll see how natural it looks on her and how she's so blooming with this type of blush. I've also curated lipsticks in different undertones, and this is what we tried for her because this is in her seasonal color palette, and you'll see that it looks so good on her. With a diffused application, it looks like her MLBB shade or My Lips But Better, and with more pigment, it still looks good on her and it doesn't overpower her skin. She also wanted to try a red lipstick that would look great on her, and this is what we used. Again, still based on her seasonal color palette, and it looks great. If you want to avail of my services, just shoot me a message. Bye!